One of the most versatile tools you can use in After Effects is masks. Hello and welcome to Clean Film. Today we're starting with the first part of 100 ways to use masks. Let's get started. Number 1. Wipe transitions. We place one video on top of the other so that the end of one matches the beginning of the other. We go to the end of the first video and position ourselves 1 second before it ends. We create a rectangular mask that covers the entire video. Now we open the mask tab of the clip and activate the mask path stopwatch. We go to the last frame of the clip and move one of the side edges to close the mask. If we watch the animation, we'll see how the top video disappears to one side to reveal the video underneath. If you want, you can decrease the mask feather to soften the edge. Number 2. Cloning. If you're short on staff and need to have more than one character in the scene, you can use the same actor to play multiple roles. To achieve this, we'll use a tripod to film the scene. First, we'll shoot one side and then without moving the camera, we'll shoot the other side. In After Effects, we'll place both takes one on top of the other in the timeline, aligning the scene. Now we create a mask, in this case splitting the top video in half. As soon as we do this, we'll see the bottom take with the character on that side. If we notice the cut is visible, we increase the mask feather. Number 3. Disappearing behind the blanket. For this effect, we need 2 tripod shots. The first is of the background with no one in it, and the second is with the character and the blanket in this case. In After Effects, we'll place the shot with the character above the background shot, and using the pen tool, we'll draw a mask around the blanket, starting from the frame where the disappearance begins. Now we activate the mask path stopwatch and go frame by frame, adjusting the mask points to the edge of the blanket. Once finished, we see that the cut looks very straight. So feather the mask. This time feathering also helps simulate motion blur and looks really good. Number 4. Solids for titles. With a solid and a mask, you can create shapes for your titles. That's the case with our logo, for example. To create the lines and accompany the text, you make a solid of whatever color you want, grab the rectangle tool and create a mask. Then you can duplicate it if you want all the shape to be the same, or you can create another mask on a different solid to make a different shape. Number 5. Change window background. For this effect, we'll need 2 shots, the main one with the window and another with whatever we want to put in the window. Everything recorded with a tripod. In the window shot, use the pen tool and create a mask following the edge of the window. When you close the mask, you'll see its reverse. Open the mask tab for the video and set it to subtract. Place the window shot in the opening. Adjust the scale or position so it fits where you want. You can add a bit of blur to give it depth. Number 6. Remove objects. This trick can be useful if, for example, there's something in the scene that shouldn't be there or that you don't like for aesthetic reasons. Well, we can remove certain things using masks. In this shot, for example, I don't like the cable cover that's visible in the scene. So we duplicate the layer, find an empty area of the wall, create a mask big enough to cover what we want to hide, and move it over the cover. The edges will probably show a bit, so we increase the feathering. Important for this trick, you need to freeze the frame on the mask layer, otherwise it will move as if it were a video. Number 7. Fake sun. You can achieve this trick with a solid layer in yellow or orange and a circular or elliptical mask plate. Create the solid and make the mask in the center. If you hold down Shift, it will make a perfect circle. And if you hold down Ctrl plus Shift, it will make a circle starting from the center. Now increase the mask feather to soften the edges and place the center where you want the sun to be. If you want to make a center with a stronger color, you can duplicate the layer and lower the feather. Number 8. Chroma cropping. Many times when we use chroma key, the edges of the image don't have a green background. So what we do is use the pen tool to cut out and make a mask around the chroma. This way, it's easier to apply the key light effect. If you want to know how to do the chroma effect properly, I'll leave it here in the tab, or if you don't have it, in the description. Number 9. Third eye. To create this effect, basically we have to make a mask around the eye and drag it to the forehead. To make the eye follow the actor's movement, we will use the motion tracker on the mark we have placed on his forehead. We increase the draft a little if we see that the edges are showing. To achieve this effect properly, many steps must be followed. So if you want to do it perfectly, I'll leave the video here or in the description. Number 10. Giant effect. For this effect, we need two shots, one of the background, preferably recorded on a tripod, and another of the actor with a similar background. In this case, we have taken advantage of the same sky. We went into After Effects and placed the two shots on the timeline. We'll put the one in the background on top and make a mask around the edge of the buildings. When we close the mask, we'll see the other shot behind it. We move the video on the bottom and place it where it looks good, and if necessary, create another mask around the actor. If we do this, we'll need to add the background shot again, but all the way at the bottom, so the sky is visible. In this case, we would increase the feathering of the actor's mask so it blends with the sky background. And that's the end of the first part of 100 ways to use masks. Alright? We've shown you 10 ideas that you can use. This is what happens if you change my lines. Here's a subscription and here's a video. And if you liked it, please let me know so we can continue with more barks. Ideas. Masks. Lots of ideas. Another idea.